You know, I was looking through some old photos the other day, like way back. Cringe-worthy haircut face and all. Oh, it hit me how much I wanted to just delete some of these memories. But then I thought, wait a minute. Loving yourself means embracing every single part of your journey. The good, the bad, and the straight up ugly. Think about it. Growth doesn't come from our highlight reel. It comes from experience. Real, messy, sometimes painful experience. Those moments that challenged you, that make you want to hide under the covers. They played a massive role in shaping who you are today. I know, so many people can carry these heavy regrets around, wishing certain things had never happened. I've been there too. But here's what I realized. Rejecting those experiences is like rejecting a piece of yourself. It's like saying, I love me, except for these parts. And that's not really love at all, is it? I remember this massive failure I had a few years back. I was so embarrassed, so disappointed in myself. For the longest time, I couldn't even talk about it. But that experience taught me more about resilience and what I'm capable of than any success ever did. And if I'm honest, I wouldn't be who I am without it. Look, it's so damn easy to look back and focus on the pain, the mistakes, and the disappointments. Trust me, I get it. Our brains are wired to protect us, so they highlight the negative stuff. But even the hardest times, there's something valuable happening. Strength isn't built when everything's going great. It's built through struggle. Wisdom doesn't come from getting everything right. It comes from those face-palm moments where you think, what was I thinking? I had this relationship that crashed and burned spectacularly. At the time, it felt like the end of the world. I was hurt, angry, confused. But now, I can see how that relationship taught me exactly what I needed and didn't need in a partner. It showed me parts of myself I needed to work on. Would I choose to go through that pain again? Hell no. But am I grateful for what it taught me? Absolutely. This isn't about putting on rose-colored glasses and pretending the hard stuff didn't hurt. It did hurt. It was hard. And it's okay to acknowledge that. What I was talking about was recognizing that even the hardest chapters of your life contributed to the growth. Every setback taught you something. Every loss shaped your perspective. Every challenge helped you become the person sitting here right now. I used to think healing meant I wouldn't feel pain anymore when I thought about certain experiences. But that's not it at all. Real healing comes when you can look at your past and say, yeah, that happened. It sucked. But look what it taught me. Look how it shaped me. Self-love is about acceptance of your past, your scars, and your journey. When you stop hating the experiences that shaped you, you open the door to real healing. You stop seeing yourself as broken and start seeing yourself as whole, shaped by every step you've taken. I remember sitting with a friend who was going through a tough time, and he said something that stuck with me. I just wish I could erase the last year of my life. And I get it. But then, he'd be erasing all the strength he built, all the wisdom he gained, all the people he met who were now supporting him. Sometimes, our darkest moments lead us exactly where we need to be. Maybe not where we wanted to be, but where we need to be. Here's the thing I come to believe. Every experience, good or bad, intentional or unintentional, leads you exactly to where you need to be. Maybe not how you envisioned it, but how it's meant to be. I used to have this 5-year plan all mapped out, and then life happened. Doors closed, opportunities shifted, relationships changed, and for a while, I felt like I was failing because my life didn't match my plan. But looking back now, I can see how every detour led me somewhere important. That job I didn't get, it would have kept me from discovering what I really loved doing. That move across the country that felt so scary, it introduced me to some of the most important people in my life now. God knew what He was doing, even when I didn't. And I think that's true for all of us. Here's the deal. We're all walking around with these complex histories. Joy and pain, success and failure, love and loss. And we waste so much energy trying to hide or deny the parts we don't like. But what if, instead, we owned all of it? What if we said, yeah, that happened, and it sucked, but look what it taught me, look how it shaped me. Your story, the whole damn thing, has made you who you are. So next time you catch yourself wishing you could erase a chapter, try reading it differently instead. Look for the lesson, the growth, the unexpected gift. Because at the end of the day, self-love isn't about loving only your highlight reel. It's about embracing the entire production. Bloopers, outtakes, and all. Now, go be unapologetically you. The complete, the complex, beautiful mess that you are. That's where the real magic happens. That's where your limitless potential lives. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who may need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more real talk about living your most limitless life. So until next time, remember, your whole story matters. Every single page.